open up the champagne. Pop. It's my house. Come on, turn it up. Hear a knock on the door.
Everybody want to stand up now? Stand your ass up.
Now I'm recording, okay? Everybody know?
Good behavior, huh?
Good behavior.
In your pocket. Come on.
Yeah. Come on. Oh, show the big though, baby.
Okay. For allowing us to meet once again, and thank you for allowing us to make it here safely, in good health, and in good spirits. We just ask that you continue to keep us covered with your grace. Amen.
Amen.
Yeah, you know,
Short and
I also
sweet.
want to say that, you know, we had a member of the family just left us, this Friday on March 22nd. And our prayers and go out to the media family for the nieces, the nephews, cousins, and all that. So he'll be greatly missed. Rodney Lee Davis. Alright.
Well, there's actually another member too, in Louisiana.
Okay.
Robert Earl.
Oh.
He passed, yeah. He passed, I don't know if it's maybe the first or the second. So, but we'll get into that part that has something to do with the treasurer about this.
Okay.
Also, Kevin's mom that passed away too.
And then also, I have a brother that passed away a couple weeks ago.
Okay. So, anyway, that being said, we're going to turn it over to the tree. Let's get this right.
Okay, well, the meeting is now being called to order.
We're calling the meeting to order.
Okay, so since we no longer have a secretary or someone that's acting in that capacity, and that's a role that we need to fill again immediately, because we have these minutes that need to be read. We have minutes from this meeting that need to be taken. So before we get into any of the old business or the new business or anything else, we're gonna skip ahead to this part and see if there's anybody in here that is not currently holding a position that would like to be the secretary.
This one over here, like, please don't look at me.
I got a job.
Yeah, you got a job.
Are you computer?
But I know somebody in here who don't.
If that's your strong, if it's your gift, if it's your strong point and your gift, then. Okay, like, so would I have to do minutes and all that and then post? Oh, come
Well,
on.
you don't have to post them, but you just have to do the minutes.
Who's taking the note? I have to take the notes too?
You can take the note. If it's really not in your wheelhouse, it's okay. What we do, Debbie is taping everything, so what I will do is I'll turn and read and transcribe it, and then I'll just act as the secretary
Okay.
until we find somebody else. Okay.
Is there another role? I'll do another role.
Okay, well, there's other stuff. So, but okay. So I guess it's gonna go on me to read these minutes. Okay, so from the meeting, February 26th, 2022, in attendance we had Lisa, Latrice, Shannon, Robin, Marion, Nigel, Shauna, Deidre, Brent, Debbie, Dink, Felicia, Angie, Aaron, Kendra, Justin, Brandon, Mateo, and Carlton. The meeting was called to order at 2:40, and the opening prayer was conducted by Robin Perry. The introduction, we went around the room and introduced ourselves and who we were descendants of. The opening statement, Latrice ran the meeting and stated that the meeting will be ran parliamentary style, just as the Patriarchs and Matriarchs held the meetings in the past, in accordance with the formal rules and governing the methods of procedures, discussion, and debate is deliberative bodies of organized assemblies. And the rules and regulations says individuals will be fined in the amount of $1 for each offense that occurs during the meeting, such as sidebar conversations, answering cell phone, more to be determined. Sergeant of Arms gave a pass at today's meeting. Okay, the new roles were decided based on the nominations and or volunteering. All roles were agreed upon everyone in attendance. President, Latrice Riley, Vice President, Prince Williams, Treasurer, Marion Douglas, and Aaron Riley, Secretary Lisa Allen, Sergeant-at-Arms Robin Perry, Activities Coordinator Deidre, Felicia, and Shannon. Upcoming meeting, it was decided to have the meetings monthly until we are better established. Frequency, monthly, second Saturday. Time 2 p.m. The location, Dink's House, 1443 East Poppy Street, Long Beach. Next meeting, Saturday, April 9th, 2021. Everyone agreed upon the following arrangements and amounts regarding dues, $20 per person on the date of each meeting. And it also said that Deidre will set up a non-profit business. Okay, so the dues are $20 per person due upon the meeting. Because of the new laws and the required individuals who use Cash App, Venmo, Zelle to report business transaction of $600 or more to the IRS, everyone agreed to set up the nonprofit business account. This will allow the family members to send dues related to the Hollins Family Fund to the nonprofit business account. For events, it will determine that a fee per person or family be requested 3 months before the event to help with additional costs that may occur. The amounts were determined as follows: $20 per person, $40 per family, or $10 per person for friends. The events and activities, picnic, everyone agreed to continue having them in August. Christmas party, it was agreed upon to continue having them at Mayfair Park. Suggestions were made for other annual activities such as bowling, card game night, tailgating, baseball, softball. More information to follow. 6 months in advance, notice is required to reserve a Mayfair Park venue. Angie will follow up. Okay, fundraising, we did 50-50, more to be determined. The opening account information, the amount was $1,390.50. That was handed over from the elders. Dues collected today, which was last week, was $370. 50-50 collected was $84, and $42 of that went to Robin, who won, and the other $42 went to the family. Network directory, we will collect family members' phone numbers, emails, business, entrepreneur information, information regarding family members. Businesses will be made available to anyone to support and network. Social media, Shannon suggested WhatsApp, a social media app to share our family pics and events through social media. More to follow. Miscellaneous t-shirts, Felicia will contact Ariana's dad. February birthdays, we celebrated and photographed the following family members for their birthdays: Angie, Brent, Debbie, Robin, Shauna. We will obtain a list of everyone's birthday and acknowledge them monthly at the meeting. Meeting adjourned, food delicious, enjoyed by all. Okay. So, before we get on to the new business I want to address something that transpired last week. And I was prepared to take on the responsibility of how it went myself, but then I was reminded that it was something that we all should have handled better. So it's not just on me, it's on everybody. Everybody had a role to play in what happened. We're here. This is our first attempt out. I think in all, it went very, very well. But when we're here for family love and unity, and we're going to conduct ourselves the same way that everybody that came before us did. We're not going to disrespect anybody. We're not going to use profane or profane language. We're just not going to have that. So, under no circumstances will we disgrace these proceedings or those that came from us with the profane and inflammatory language and statements, nor will we speak to another family member with disrespect. Our charge is bigger than any one member. We are human, we are all human, and we will disagree, but we will do so in a respectful manner. Our elders have entrusted us to continue our legacy, and we are going to do so with style, dignity, and grace. This is a democracy, and we can absolutely disagree, but again, we will do so in a constructive manner. Going forward, this needs to be understood that a member does not have to be present to have their voices heard or be nominated to assist or with any aspect of family business. Their participation, votes, questions, or any issues can be proxy. We are going to be inclusive, and everyone is welcome to assist in any way. We're going to respect the floor and wait until you are acknowledged before you begin to speak. We're going in the when we're in the throes of the meeting, we're going to be all about business. And until the meeting is adjourned, and then we can laugh, talk, and have that family bonding time. But when we come to meet for these meetings, it's going to be all about business. Our family is unique, and we are blessed to have this opportunity and to ensure that the future generations stay connected and grow together. So on that note, does anybody have any questions, comments, or anything to say about that?
I feel like y'all could have brought that up last 2 months ago.
Bro, what up 2 months ago?
What you just said. You should have been brought up 2 months ago.
Okay, we talked to you, Deidre. Me, Brent, Angie, and Debbie. We spoke to you on the to the side. What?
It wasn't one-sided, but y'all felt like it was one-sided. And I still feel attacked. So
No.
this will be my last meeting.
Okay.
I'm here for my granny. That's it. I came here. I'm the only one in my age group that's here.
Deidre, we got that.
Justin's
I'm
here.
good. I'm just gonna be quiet, like,
No.
because I'm not even gonna say nothing.
Okay, so let me address that. It's not to. We're not attacking you, Deidre. It is not for you to be attacked. We're just saying going forward, this is how we want
No,
these
because it
meetings
was
to be.
already brought up, so I just bring it up. I don't want to listen. I want to go home.
No,
You be cold. Just let me go. Then they recorded people. You didn't even ask me, did I want to be recorded? They didn't get us recorded.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I'm recording and I announced it at the beginning.
Oh, no, let her go. If she want to go, let her go. If she want to leave, let her leave.
Stop.
Thank you.
It's okay. We're gonna respect her wishes and her right to leave.
No.
It'll be all right. We have to remember that we all are part of this universe.
Because I
We
let it
all
go.
are connected. It's okay.
Deidre.
Deidre,
Come on. Come here, Deidre,
wait a
stop.
minute. Look,
I was talking about me, period. How I am, period. I said everybody think I'm mean, but I'm really nice. And I was actually joking with Felicia. So if you have something to say, you contact me directly. I'm sorry. I don't want to do nothing. I'm good. Y'all don't like how my personality is.
Nobody is saying that.
I'm still speaking.
Okay,
So
but I'm speaking too.
It's called respect.
It's not respect. I'm wrong.
It's not gonna, everybody, we're gonna stay respectful, and we're gonna respect everybody in this room and everybody's opinions. We're not cussing nobody out. That's not happening. Now, what you do after the meeting's over, that's one thing. But while that meeting's going on, it's gonna be professional, and it's gonna be all about business. And it wasn't, what I said was not, absolutely was not directed to make her feel like I was picking on her or anything like that. It wasn't. It was just that it happened, and when it happened, I think we were like, I was taken aback. Couldn't believe it was unfolding in front of me like that. And so I thought then it was best to just get it to, them to calm down and then let's move forward with the meeting, because it took up too much of the meeting, it took up too much of this time now too. But I wanted it to move forward and not focus on that. So it didn't get addressed during the meeting, but it had to be addressed this meeting because other people were feeling some type of way. Lisa was feeling like she was on the island by herself, but she didn't realize behind the scenes that we had spoken to her after the meeting, and that we were in agreement that what happened could never happen again. But she didn't understand that what we were doing behind the scenes, so that it was not ever a problem again. I was making sure that it was out there for everybody to know that would never happen again. Okay, so again, any questions, comments, or anything about that?
Did the old people used to fight like this?
They did.
I'm just kidding. I'm just being smart.
They did not.
I'm just I'm being a smart ass.
Yeah, because they
only with Aunt Daisy out there.
Yeah, because she got I see we got a fine over here. All right, so
I heard every word you said.
Yeah, but you on your phone, baby.
Hey, don't have me do
All
that.
right. So all right, now we're gonna move forward to the old business.
Is there a list of bylaws? Because I didn't know this phone rule.
Huh?
What's this phone rule?
Oh, that's from last meeting.
It's not a phone.
Well, if your phone rings, then you answer.
You don't answer the phone while we're in the middle of the meeting. And since you brought up bylaws, we're gonna get to that in just a minute. But so back to the old business. Okay, in review of the minutes and the video of the September 26th meeting, motions were passed and carried on all positions except activities coordinator and the secretary. So in interest of fairness and continuity, we're going to present the positions in the same manner. So I'm going to call for volunteers for both of those positions. So now the one that was acting as our activities coordinator left. So we're going to carry on. So now we need volunteers for activities coordinator, and I already said secretary, so we can get no volunteers for that.
I'd rather be the secretary than activities.
Okay, and then we have one more thing, we need a chaplain. So that is for like when we have deaths in the family, like we had quite a few here. The family would send flowers and cards and whatnot. So we need that chaplain person to pick up that torch and run with that.
Can we nominate?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
that's
it. Okay.
I'd like to nominate Felicia Riley as the chaplain.
Oh, no.
Wait,
Why you say all that?
wait, they said all.
Ain't nothing but the devil.
Okay, so we have a motion on the floor.
That's a finding.
Felicia was nominated as the chaplain. All in favor?
I have a question.
All right, go ahead, wait, she has a question.
Now, what are the duties except for what you just said? What else?
That's basically what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna be like that go-to person if somebody passes away, or if there's some kind of need where, there's some kind of spiritual something, a need, then you'll be that person and you will get it out to the rest of us. You'll be that point of contact.
Okay, and so as far as like sending flowers or cards for, deaths in the family,
Right.
I need addresses and telephone numbers as well.
Right, and then you'll be working then with the co-treasurers, because they will have to authorize that money to go out.
Right, okay.
Okay.
Paul Aaron.
Call Aaron?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay, so any more questions about that?
no, just, I need the information with numbers and addresses.
Okay, well, when something like that happens, we provide that too.
Okay.
Because what we do need to do, and before we leave, we need to start getting everybody's addresses and phone numbers and whatnot, so we can keep that and have that available for everybody in case you need to get in touch with somebody.
Okay.
Okay? So now we have the motion. All in favor of Felicia being the chaplain, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, say nay. The ayes have it. Felicia Riley is now the chaplain. Okay,
Yay.
we've already went over to the secretary. We didn't have anybody for that one. So now we need the activities coordinator. Oh, wait a
She
minute.
said she gonna be secretary.
I'm gonna do it.
You gonna do it?
I'm gonna do it.
Okay, well, let's.
All right.
Let's
Well,
have a formal.
let's go. We got, all right.
I nominate Dana as secretary.
Okay, we have a motion on the floor. Robin has nominated Dana to be our secretary. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? You got a question? Wait a minute.
You said it for us.
No, just real quick, so if Lisa decides to come back,
Yeah.
she can reassume that role.
Sure, we
I
can,
just
we can do
want to
that.
make sure that would still be open to her because.
Absolutely. Okay, so we'll go back to that's a situation. Okay, so it wasn't until last week that she just finally decided she was going to step down. So she sent me a text, and I did everything in my power to get her to change her mind. I told her what a valuable asset she was to the family, and when she took these notes, and by Monday they were typed and sent to me. Awesome. Okay, and I told her we need her. I'm sorry that what happened, but we're gonna just say that isn't gonna happen anymore. And I told her that it would be addressed in this meeting, and that's what we did. So everybody, Shannon called her, Robbie called her, Dean called her. We all tried to get her to change her mind, and then I finally just told her, I'm gonna respect your decision to step down, but I'm gonna continue to pray for you to want to come back. So she's always welcome to come back, and if she wants to assume that role and you don't mind giving it back, that's fine with me. Okay. So I don't think there were any nays, so the ayes have it. Dana is now our secretary. Okay. Now we need to move on to the activities coordinator. What does that mean? What does that mean?
She's already doing it
Nominate
anyway.
yourself? Okay, all right. So Shannon has volunteered to be the activities coordinator.
No, she can't volunteer. You gotta vote her in. Don't do both.
No, we are voting. We
She
are
already was doing it.
I'm nominating.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
No, we're definitely voting. We're not doing that again.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so all in favor of Shannon being the activities coordinator, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, say nay.
Nay.
The ayes have it. The ayes have it. Yeah. No, he can say nay. He can say nay.
Yeah.
So Shannon is now the new activities coordinator. All right. So so we have some reports now. The treasurer. So were you able to get with OE?
I spoke to OB. We just haven't locked down a date to be able to do the transfer and whatnot. Because I think all four of us are going to need to be here.
Yeah, you, him, and Richard, and Aaron, right? Yeah.
Oh, I thought your dad.
No, I think it's Richard.
Okay.
Okay, so I know that they wanted to send flowers to for Roger's services and also for Robert Earl. So he hadn't done anything. He was going to do that, but I told him I needed the amounts that they were going to use, but he hadn't done it yet.
Okay.
So maybe that's something that you can talk to him about, that getting those flowers for the services. Okay, so then do you have a treasury report for us?
Money?
Maybe put my phone up.
Okay, I'm sorry. You can hold your phone.
So I'll take notes.
Yes, you can use your phone. You can use your phone.
As of right now, we're sitting at $1,390.
But we have the other money that hadn't been deposited, correct, right?
Right.
All right. So that will make our
No,
total.
that is counting the other.
That's counting the, is how much?
$1,390.
Isn't that what we started with?
1,095.
Oh no, okay, you're right.
Yeah, we started with that amount.
Don't add up.
Yeah.
I thought, what did we inherit from the elders?
1,000. Yeah, 1,300.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Oh,
we
that,
got
oh, that definitely don't add up.
$390.82. Then we collected $370 plus 42. So that would bring our total to what?
Give me that last amount again.
$42, $370, and $1390.82.
Just read my mind. Oh, okay.
I just want to say something while we're waiting.
Yes, ma'am.
All of us in here have come from two people, Monroe and Katie Hollins. And then the elders that was passed down to the other elders.
The branches.
The branches, Aunt Alice. We got some Davises here today. Y'all was AWOL last. Yep, all right, 3. And then Douglas, right there. Dora Douglas, Alice Davis, Bertha Riley. We got a bunch of Rileys, like last time. Henry Hollins, which was Lisa Hollins, so we don't have any Hollins here this week.
Augusta,
Yeah, the Augusta, yeah.
Oh, the Gustaves too, Daisy. I'm forgetting about Daisy.
That was Shauna.
Yeah, and Daisy Gustave. And so no Gustaves here today. So eventually we're gonna get around to introducing yourself and how you connected to the family. But I just want everybody to remember that we're all from that one body, Monroe and Katie Hollins, with the good, the bad, and the ugly, just like it is in the world. And we all have a little bit of good and bad in us that we have to try and overcome probably in this life. I'm still learning, and I'm old. We're getting there. Well, I guess I am old. But yeah, but I have still a lot to learn, and I try to be more of the light on the good side than it is the negative, but also the negative is a part of all this too. You need good to know what bad is, you need bad to know what good is, and up and down and all the other stuff. So some people are more comfortable with the negative, and we have to let them go ahead and be that way. And then some people more comfortable with the good. So I just thought I would say that in light of everything that's happened. You know?
Yeah, like you said, things start bad, it ends bad.
Yeah.
Right, so remember that.
Yeah, so I appreciate you putting the rules out, because everybody don't know. I mean, some people didn't have their parents that could teach them, you know, to be cordial or whatever. Not saying that she wasn't taught that, but we all have our own realities, and that's just the way it is, you know.
Thank you, Dad.
Okay, so back to the treasury report, but I'm gonna get everybody on here before we go.
He ain't ready yet.
No, he's not ready.
$1,900.91.
Ooh,
That's not bad.
that's a lot.
Say one time 1,000.
$900.91.
91 cents. Make sure you get the 91.
Yeah, keep that 91. Okay. So, yeah, that's just, next, the t-shirt. So we need to go to.
Okay. Let me get to my notes. So, the shirts, I spoke to my daughter's father. The shirts, the shirts are $12 a piece. And, I got my notes in there. Still section 5. $12 a shirt if it's just printed on the front, and with 3 colors or less. Also, If you need larger sizes, like 1X or larger, it's a 50-cent extra charge for that. The design that you pick doesn't matter. It won't cost any extra on the design. So, I told him, you said roughly maybe 100 or to 150 shirts.
Yeah, we just wanted how much, if it was 100, and maybe it's probably gonna be more than that. So like 100, or if it was 150 or 200, because sometimes if you order more, it's cheaper.
Right.
So just, want to gauge the spectrum of what it would cost.
Well, I know as far as, I told him 100. I said I wasn't exactly sure, but I'm just throwing this number out. It still stands $12 a shirt, but I know from what Ariana told me that if he has a bigger package, because it's like 200 or more,
Right.
then it's cheaper because he's done shirts for like the Compton Courthouse, Homecoming, Compton Homecoming, and the schools around town. So yeah. So I told him I'd get back to him once we figure out exactly how many shirts we need.
Okay. And that's it. So that's also something we need to work on, design. I don't know if anybody is.
And it only, excuse me, go ahead. And it only, he said, asked him how long will it take, and if we had enough time, he said, yeah, it only takes 2 days.
Okay. Even for like a $200, I mean 200 order or something like that, so 2 days, that's a good turnaround. So,
I suggest that that we go for the first family shirt, since we taking the new generation taking over the family tree from the green shirts with the family tree. Do that same design, and then from continue on, we do something else. If anybody have any suggestions?
well, is there anybody else that wants to work on that design? Because you can.
No, I'm saying.
No, you're gonna be part of that too.
Yeah, no, I have that. I have that shirt. Remember the green Hollins shirts?
But does anybody else? Because you want to probably add something else too.
Yeah, no, we can. I'm just saying the same concept.
Mm-hmm.
The same concept.
That's fine.
The family tree.
So does anybody else want to work on the design of the
It
t-shirt?
was the tree. It was the last one we had. It was a green shirt and it had a tree.
Mm-hmm.
Branches all on it, with names and stuff on it.
Do you have it with you right now?
No, I do. I gotta look. I wrote.
I got a green t-shirt, but it didn't have no tree. It was just the 5 of them. Aunt Alice, Bird.
That was blue.
No, green.
Yeah, okay, wait, one at a time now.
Yeah, the green one only had the eldest pictures.
You're right.
Aunt Alice,
Wasn't it blue and white?
Bird. No, green and white.
Green.
Mama didn't play.
Was it green and gold?
No, well, it might have been gold lettering. I don't know, but they pictures.
Down up in where y'all go, Louisiana.
Oh, that one was blue.
That
might be what he's talking about.
It with a tree on it. So the other one, the green one, had
The pictures.
Oh,
yeah, it did.
That was just the one from a few years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, right. That's
It's like
exactly
we
it.
are who we are because they were who they were.
Okay.
That's what
Yeah.
that was. That t-shirt.
Well, we get on design something.
Okay, well, we need a shirt.
You wanna get them all in?
We need shirts.
Okay, so yeah. So we need some, people that want to work together on
Anybody got
designing
shirts,
that
different
t-shirt.
shirts put together, we can come up with something.
Brent, does Auntie Jewel have a shirt from that?
From what?
Brent wear shirts to
I think, I'm sure the one he's talking about, I think I might have one.
Yeah.
In fact,
Which one you got,
Justin
that
probably
green
has it on his computer.
Anyone.
You know,
Yeah.
I got a green one, I got a blue one, I got all. Never been.
Brent got all of them, thank you, I know he did.
All of them.
Y'all got any shirts?
I just have the green one. I think I have the green. That's the last one I have.
Okay.
That's 2014.
The green one?
You ain't got
It is. 2014. Yeah.
Okay, so let's get
Time
all
go
the shirts
fast.
together, let's like,
I got
Make it
something
work.
to say about dates.
make it work. Man, I'll be quiet. We don't Come on.
And once we decide, then we can get the sizes and stuff for each person who needs something.
Okay, so again, is there anybody who wants to work with Felicia and think, I know, but anybody else in designing a t-shirt? Yeah.
I can do both things.
Yeah, you can.
No.
Alicia, aren't you in the chaplain?
Yeah.
Activity.
You're gonna be praying for somebody every
He
day.
was.
You still are? Oh.
Yeah.
I can see
Okay, I
Shelby,
know.
can do that.
Yeah.
She kinda does that stuff at work.
Yeah,
so
this
I-
guy right here can do it too.
Yeah, we got.
Wait. Justin said, why you
Yeah,
gonna do
this
that
guy
to
right
him?
here.
Yeah,
did
well,
a
it's fine. We got it in-house for free.
So I'm gonna go ahead and just say Justin can help y'all with that too.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So okay, we got that down. Now the park. Champ.
I need my book.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, we don't need to
Greg
sign
got the
this.
book.
You know, that double D, brother.
So we went around to like 5 parks,
Oh,
3 in
Sweating now, I gotta get some
Cerritos
paper
and
towel.
2 in Lakewood. And the best one that I thought would have been Heritage Park in Cerritos. Let me find it. No, that ain't it. Okay. Okay, so that's Cerritos Park East. We went to Heritage Park, Cerritos Park East, and Regional Park. Heritage Park, it was $100 deposit, $158 to actually rent it for 6 hours. And you can get the jumper with them. The jumper was provided by them. It was great parking, easy access for the barbecue pit.
Wait, 1 minute. It's not provided by them, but you have to go through the company that they use.
Contract
But you
through.
can't, yeah, exactly.
Right.
Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, so they are available. If we want to book it, we have to book 3 months in advance. So that would be to the day, so we'd have to book by May 13th. Then they also have a community center that's indoors, like in Mayfair Park, that we could also book, not only just the covering. And it comes with a den and a kitchen, multi-purpose room. And it's great for kids, got the pond, the whole area. I don't know if everybody's familiar with Heritage Park and Cerritos.
Got
And
a whole
then
lot of geese out there.
they have basketball courts.
Oh, they do?
Courts, and like right by where the picnic would be. And the best part is they got a huge baseball diamond. Okay? So, but the cons is dookie everywhere.
Thank you. That's
Oh, no.
What I told you, what I said. All
Let
them
me sit
things-
down.
That's the con.
Duck shit everywhere.
Dookie everywhere.
Oh,
The lady
no.
said
For real.
that they clean it 2 times a week.
oh,
And I asked her what days, and she said she didn't know.
I need to start
They
hunting over
clean
there.
it. So that's the only problem. But I passed by this morning and it was a whole bunch of picnics and balloons. It looked nice to me. And then the second one was Cerritos Park East, same thing, 6 hours. They're a little more expensive, $168, $150 deposit, great parking. Easy access for the pit, depending where the place is. The only problem is they don't have any covers. That's the only, that's Cerritos Park East. Cerritos Park East does have covers.
Can you bring the pits there?
You can bring pits
Okay.
there. It's just, it's hard to get to where
Where
the
you need to
picnic's
go.
gonna be.
Take out the
Heritage Park
grass.
is the best one. Like where you can
Yeah.
blow that up. And then Regional Park, you got boo-boo everywhere too, and it's no cover. And it's expensive, it's the most expensive, $260 for deposit and $288 is the cost. But it is available for rental. And then it was a couple in Lakewood, but they were hilly. So it wasn't really nowhere for us to set up like jumpers and tables and stuff.
So why you didn't keep it like where it was at, the Eldorado Park?
Well, that's just,
That's where everybody used to,
It's tore up, baby.
huh?
Eldorado Park is tore
It's tore up.
Okay,
That's
so
number 6.
we did our research on Eldorado Park. We called, it was very expensive. They
Yeah.
were paying, what was it, $680?
It's like
It's
$500,
$500,
and then there was another thing, so yeah.
It's
So
like
they paid,
140 back.
they paid a lot.
They paid a lot of
And the
money
bathroom
for
is
People
not
not
good.
to show up.
Yeah.
That's my part.
And then we had to pay to get inside.
And you have to pay to get inside.
You had to pay to get inside. It was difficult to find, and the bathrooms were horrible, disgusting.
And then another thing that themselves were planning to move it anyway. They were moving it to Cerritos.
Oh,
So they
okay.
weren't gonna be there at our next one.
When y'all say dookie, is it human?
No.
that's the geese. No, it's a geese, bird. They have to No.
What she should have said was dirt,
Who's that after that?
geese.
Are done. Okay, but anyway, it's like a pond, right? So the picnic is like close to it. It's like a walkway. They feed these birds, right? And what happened? They dropped all everywhere.
But they didn't used to
And
get
big
out the
enlarge
water.
those too.
Yeah.
But now they get out the water.
Yeah, they go.
Remember, we've been there for
But
decades.
But
We've
when
been going
it's
there for decades.
crowded, they don't
Yeah.
get out the water.
yeah, right. I know that.
But during the week, there's nobody there, so they shit everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere. Yeah, they
She
run
said
them
twice a
up.
week.
And they big balls, big golf ball size.
Yeah, they do.
They
Yeah,
real, yeah.
Yeah,
They like
They're not little birds, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tippy toe through it.
But that's
How you here?
No, but it was doable.
Gabby and Trees can go last.
It was doable. Heritage Park was the best one.
All right, Shannon.
You know, it's just
Out of everything that I saw, because I went and looked at all of them too, Heritage was the best, but like you said, that the animal feces and stuff where, but right around the one where we would be, it's a decent sized awning, and then there was a nice grass pad right there. Then it's right the basketball court. Kids want to play basketball. Then it's right in front of the swings and everything. So the location, it was perfect. So right in that area, it was really okay. But if you go out in the other stuff, then yeah, it gets bad. But they said that they clean it up, so perhaps they can clean it up. But it's up to everybody which one to do. Kevin?
So what are they charging to clean up there for?
They clean that up. We don't have to
I
pay.
asked
They
her.
say clean it twice.
She
No, you
said
clean up after you finish.
it's there. No, the boo-boo.
On their own.
It's there. It's on their own. And I asked her what day, and she said they.
So you can't
Hopefully
pay
they do it
No.
on Friday.
No.
Well, I don't know. We didn't ask for that, but we can.
Yeah.
I mean, I even thought taking a blower out there.
Oh, that's
You can't blow that.
He said, we can pay extra.
Right.
You gotta scrub that.
We
We gotta
It's
hit
like
it.
Mike was saying, we pay for what we need to do.
Right.
If we can. If we can't,
Because
we can't.
it was like, that little section right there was perfect, because it's that big, nice grass pad.
Yeah.
And then it was one on the side and the back. So it's a perfect little location with the parking lot right there. And then if the parking lot was too full, the high school is right across the street and it's always open. So you can park in there. So parking, and it's considerably cheaper. Now, maybe going forward, we might be able to find something that suits our needs better if we don't like this, but they weren't going back to El Dorado
I
either.
have a question too. So you know how they used to start, get there and one time you guys did 5, 6 in the morning?
Yeah,
Like you had to get there and do,
7.
this is only 6 hours. So with our generation, I'm thinking from 12 to 6 or 11 to 5. I mean, they can get there earlier, but we, because I don't think we should have it that early. To get there at 8, 9.
No, we don't have to have anybody there at 9 in the morning,
Yeah.
but yeah.
No, we used to go early to set up,
Yeah.
but it didn't start that early.
That's the part you don't know about, Shannon.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
You are right.
You gotta put the tablecloths on the table or whatever else we gotta do, yeah.
She's gonna learn this year.
We all go to the ones that didn't know nothing about it.
So I don't know if anybody else knows of a park that, would be suitable, but it's a nice park, aside from.
It's a start. I mean, if you wanna just have something this year,
This is a start. Then you got all these.
then somebody might come
My
up.
concern is all these houses around. You got haters everywhere. This house is all around.
Agents everywhere.
No, yeah, you're allowed, yeah. You're allowed to have
stuff. Yeah.
music and
Okay,
jump
that's what I'm
rope.
saying. Because they gonna call in a
No, they
minute.
No, they won't. No,
Right.
they won't. No, you're allowed to have that because you're permitted. You're able to be there and do everything that you're doing.
That's the
As long
thing
as
I
it's
was
within your
most concerned, all these
time.
houses
And they're
right
always
here.
probably,
Right.
yeah.
Brick wall around the park,
No.
houses all around.
No,
Yeah.
you'll be fine. You're permitted to be there and do what you're doing, so you're
Yeah.
okay. They
And this
can't
is
call
our
police
time
on
to
the park.
show the elders, for
And,
them to come
I'll
and
just-
enjoy themselves. Yeah. To make it nice.
Right. Okay, so I guess then, do we want to vote on that? Yeah.
We only got.
We only got to the May 13th for that location. So, okay, so, everybody in favor of it being at, Heritage Park this year, at least this year, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, say nay.
Yay.
The ayes have it.
Alex.
Oh,
Alex, fill it out.
All right, so, it's gonna, So this one is here, we're gonna go to Heritage Park.
Yeah.
And yeah, and Shannon, like I say, you don't
We're
know
talking about
nothing.
still having it in.
I'm a vet. I'm a
Yes,
vet.
it's still gonna be.
You know, and I'm about ready to retire.
Wait a minute, Dave, ready to retire?
It's almost over.
Look at Brent.
Dana has a question. Yes, it's still gonna be in August, and I believe the date is the 13th of August. It'll be the 13th. So it's like always the second Saturday. Everything that the family did before was the second Saturday, so we're gonna continue that. So it'll always be the second Saturday of the month, anything that we do. Unless some unforeseen circumstances where you have to change it, but we'll keep that. All right, so now we're on to new business. I was speaking with Dean earlier in the week, and he was stating that we needed to have some bylaws. So I called and asked, were there bylaws already in place? And there weren't. And his suggestion was that when, you know, like when our parents and whatnot was doing this, we didn't hold position. They just, what they did is say, yeah, you're gonna do this like I did him. Yeah, you're gonna do this. But they would tell me, yeah, I need you. He would call me, my dad would call me and tell me, yeah, I need you to get some raffle tickets. Yeah, I need you to decorate on this day. I need you to do this. That's what, and I did it. So, but we weren't
Obligated.
we didn't hold any positions.
Right.
We were just told what to do.
Right.
So he suggested that right now, this is our generation's time, and maybe we should write bylaws to state that. And then, but we don't ever want to exclude anybody, any other generation. We want them all to be involved, so that ain't groomed along. So when we're ready to step down, they step right up. So that was Dink's suggestion. Anybody agree? Huh?
I agree, and like you said, everybody is inclusive or included, but I think it's our responsibility to head committees and you know, we bring ours along, just like she said, so when we're ready to step down, then they can just step right in.
Can I explain what
Yeah.
I'm talking about? So what I'm saying is, I'm not trying to exclude nobody, but I'm just saying if your siblings wants to volunteer and help out, then they can, but under your authority. Kids, under your authority. No, under your umbrella, because so think about now. Everybody's here right now. Everybody's here right now. Did you have any say so? Did you have any say so or anything going on with the Richard? Did you have any say so with your parents? Did you have any say so with anything? Raise your hand. You did. Nobody. Brent, did you? Was your dad and them? Your mama? Did you?
Why you think I retired, dude?
No, I'm just saying. Did you bring the barbecue pit and that's all you
Yeah, that's what I did.
Trees, did your dad and them? Did anybody have any say so in our generation? Did you have any say so? Nothing.
Okay.
We can be involved. You can go. So what all they want from you? The $20. Or your $10. That's it.
And do what they ask you to
Or do what they ask you to do. So it's the respect got to be the same. I'm saying as a family.
Yeah, okay.
The family, they got to be the same. So our siblings can help. Yeah, they can help out.
Our kids
can help out. Our kids can help out. But now how old are you? I mean, I don't ask about
Old
age.
enough.
54.
Okay. How old are you, Debbie?
60.
Okay. How are you?
50.
Okay. So when is the last time when you tried to take it over back in the day and do anything? You couldn't.
Never cussed out.
You got cussed out, get your ass out of here, shut the hell up. You ain't doing nothing. So that's my only thing. And that don't matter. I don't mind our family. I'm going to every family because I try to keep contact with all my family, everybody, all my family, my generation, but we couldn't. So you can't come in and think you go, oh, I'm gonna come in, I was this and I was this. You can't, no. So when we done, it's gonna be a long time now. We still young. It's gonna be a long time. We got it late. Yeah, we got it there. It's gonna be a long. Hey, it's gonna be a long time.
We got about 15, 20 20 years.
It's gonna be a long
So,
time. Hey, it's gonna be a long time for us doing our job, do what we have to do. And you say you don't, and some people don't want to be involved. You don't want to do it. You don't do it. But it's gonna be. We finally got it now. Because Mike even asked, hey, let's do it. I'm a caterer. I'm doing it. Mike, they don't give a damn how much money you get. Nothing. They don't give a damn. They ain't doing it.
Do what you do.
Do what you do. So they finally gave it up now. Trees got it. She's the president. She got it now. So now it's our turn. So however long we can do it and help out the people that's here now. The people that's here now. Let's take over and do it.
But people did.
We get the support.
People were invited because I used to attend the meetings too.
We were all invited. We all invited. It ain't no say.
Right, exactly. That was one reason I stopped going because it was like, why am I wasting my time?
We were all invited. Look. Years ago, Mike, let me take you guys put it on camera so we're here. Years ago, Mike was like, hey man, let's do it on Collins Street. I'll cater, I'm gonna pay for everything. I'm gonna cater on Collins Street. Let's do it on Collins Street. I said, Mike, you gotta go to your Uncle Richard now, man. And that ain't gonna happen. They're like, oh, ain't no parking there. I said, that ain't gonna happen. But he was willing to fund everything. Fund it. Cater, don't care about it.
No.
So now we have it. So now our generation now, we the elders now. Whether we want to believe it or not, I don't. I don't. Look, I got a 3-year-old. I don't want to be that damn elder. I ain't no damn elder. But we are.
You has always been here for me. We'll be like them.
Yeah. Fight it. Don't want to let it go.
Bring it back, let's go.
No, I'm just saying. So,
Right, we duly know that, I understand what you're saying, but we could attend the meetings, we could do what they told us to do, but any suggestion was like, yeah, we're not doing that. Next.
So you need to put that in bylaws.
But that's what we don't want. We want this generation involved.
You see it right now.
We want to bring them along and groom them so when we're tired, they can jump right in. Like we swimming, we like treading water.
Yeah, we don't know.
Because we attended meetings, but we didn't do nothing.
I agree with what you just said.
Yeah.
And just to make a comment about the whole bylaw situation, most times when you make laws, something happens.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think that as things happen, we create them, but I think if we sit back and kind of think of situations to create bylaws, it creates a different tone. So I think as things happen, create a bylaw.
Yeah.
That's it.
You should sit around and create the idea of bylaws. If they're not going to create it, as things happen, we create it.
Yeah.
Right. Well, we had to come up with something for the situation that happened. So we definitely.
So everybody's not totally privy to that situation to understand it. Though.
Yeah. So yeah.
I really was gonna make a serious comment, like without,
Alex, come on.
That's $2.
Okay. So anyway, back to what we were saying that's a good idea that we need to groom ours under us so that when it's time for us to step down, they're ready to step in because we took the baton very late.
Yeah.
We should have been doing it a long time. They've been ready to quit for a minute. When they told me we're about to dissolve the account, I'm like, oh, they serious. They're really done now.
Yeah.
So we don't want to be in that situation because we want them to be involved. And they have ideas of what is going to bring kids their age there. So we want them involved because we want everybody there. We don't want just us sitting around looking at each other.
And everybody don't have family members like from their generation. Everybody didn't participate. We got family members we don't even know about that didn't participate. Richard them, Uncle Henry them didn't participate. So, but the ones who are here now, you guys are participating. So that's all we got to go with.
Okay.
So it don't matter. And when we have the link from you, the link from you, the link from you. That we
Good job, D. Good job.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving along, I think that's a good idea. So do you guys think you want to keep it where our generation is the one that holds the positions, and then like I said, we bring our kids along and whatnot. So
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
so we're gonna put that to a vote that only our generation is gonna hold positions, board positions or whatever we want to call them. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say nay. The ayes have it, so that motion carried. Let's see. Oh, Angie's not here. She also had a proposal, so we can table that to the next one. So I'd rather have her explain it, and
Yeah.
Laura also had something too that was very interesting, but I'd like to have her here to explain that too, because I won't do it justice. So we'll table those until the next meeting. We've already gone over the chaplain and the t-shirt design. Now, we need, like Richard did the pictures. That's something that we didn't touch on before too. He did pictures and videographer and whatnot. And so when we had video, he was the one who created and did it and everything. We got a couple people that do that in the family, but one is in Bermuda, but Justin also does it as well. So I can just say, hey, he's gonna do it. But if you guys, but I don't want to just say, yeah, he gonna do it, you guys, yes, but. So just putting it out there, but if anybody knows anybody who does that or is interested in doing that,
I mean, I'll ask my son, because he's now starting to do it, so, I mean, huh?
Partner.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is cousin? Network.
We're going to do it, we also have him right here to do.
yeah. But I don't know what that I guess that can come under maybe under the entertainment. We'll put that under the entertainment because so they can go under that. Take the pictures and do the videographer or whatnot, I don't know. I guess that's a good place to put it. Under her umbrella. Yeah. I mean, I don't know where else it can go, but. Yeah. Okay, so we'll do that. So Justin, do you mind doing that? Yeah, can you do the video? Debbie, well, wait a minute.
Debbie.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
I stand corrected.
Thank you.
Hold on. I stand corrected.
Hello.
Anyway, we might have to take that.
Thank you.
Okay, Debbie.
Thank you.
Debbie, you are our resident videographer.
So
you want to take on that and then take Justin under your wing and her son under your wing to do that.
Justin probably more professional with it.
You delegate everything to him. You in charge, elder. You in charge, and you delegate to him.
All right.
You the head of it.
Okay.
So now we're gonna have our family photographer,
like you want it to
videographer.
be.
So we're gonna
Okay.
So, Debbie, you good with that? So all right. Yeah. All those in favor of Debbie being our family videographer and photographer, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, say nay. The ayes have it. We have an official videographer and photographer.
You run it. You got the crew. You got the crew, Debbie. You got the whole protection crew.
Debbie, you got the crew.
Get out of here.
Nothing. You got the crew.
Crew.
Okay, so moving along, we did have some social media suggestions with the WhatsApp to get the blast stuff out there. I don't know if you all know, but I did create a Instagram, a family Instagram. We have a family Facebook page. We have a family Instagram. We have a family what do you call that? Email address, all of that. But they were suggesting maybe WhatsApp and maybe some other social medias to get it out there because young people are always on the phone. They watch that stuff. But does anybody else have any suggestions about social media pushes or whatnot?
I say WhatsApp.
Say it again.
WhatsApp?
Yeah, WhatsApp.
Okay. So we can do that. We can create it. But is there anybody that is really tech savvy? I mean, I can create it, but then no. All right. I'll create it. All right. So we'll create a family WhatsApp. Yeah. You didn't know we had what time?
Oh, I said, I don't remember the password to my Instagram.
Okay. So we'll do that. Now the next thing, we're winding it down. The next thing that we have to do is the next meeting. The date. So we decided that we're gonna do it every month until we got our feet on, stable ground and we were ready to go and hit the ground running. So we'll have to have plan is May 14th? Oh, okay, that's right after the date for the park. So it'll be May 14th. Now, we also said that we can move the meeting around like they did. Angie said she don't want to, she'll pay Dean to keep having it.
How much she pay? She about to pay.
But if anybody wants to host
Yeah,
next
keep up
meeting,
with
or if you wanna, you know, how do we wanna do that?
I
Anybody?
like y'all house.
He said, I like your house.
I like y'all house.
I'll go for the.
I like their house.
Okay, Tanya's gonna host,
Tanya,
May
I like
14th meeting.
Okay, I'll work with the secretary and, activities. Okay.
Still cases. I like y'all house.
Okay.
What do you do?
Saturday grill.
Wait,
What do we might have to retract that?
Wait a minute, wait, it's not that bad.
What is Saturday grill?
No, it's quick.
Roast meat.
Roast meat.
It's not that, it's not
It
that
ain't far, Shannon. You can cut through.
Yeah, it's not too far.
You can cut through it. It ain't far. It's not far.
It's not that bad.
No, it ain't bad. No, it's
No,
cool.
it's not bad.
And it's nice. It's nice.
It'll probably be bad
Saturday road.
No, I'm just finna say, I would like to volunteer for a lot more stuff, but I'm always working out of town.
Yeah, we know. We heard that.
Okay.
I was gonna give you some tomatoes or something. They be growing yards from home.
4 or 5 weeks at a time.
Okay, so what you can do is like, when we start pushing this information out in the social media, you see what's coming on. Do you have, you have Instagram?
Yes.
I'm gonna try to get better at putting stuff in there, and then I try to put stuff in the Facebook.
Well, I'll be on Facebook, I seen the meetings.
Okay, so we can push stuff out. If you're in town, it's something that you want to do, you just reach out to whoever is running that and say, I'd like to, you know, volunteer to help you with this. So you help when you can. When you can be there, that's fine. You know, we understand that. But if you can't be there, like Justin was setting up so that it can be viewed if you're not here. You can still attend the meetings if you can't physically be here. You can visit it. You can watch it or attend it, and then you can even chime in and talk, and we can hear you. That's why he had to set up. Okay. So that's that. And the Dink.
I'm sorry. I'm in the back. I'm in another room, man. Ain't no partition.
No, but I can hear you.
Okay, my bad.
Okay, so the next thing we have to do is we need to come up with fundraisers. Now, they did, we talked about this the last time, that they did the raffle tickets and sold them. And Annie said she didn't want to do that because she had to buy them all, but I don't know. I had to buy mine too. And I didn't have a choice. They asked me, do you want to sell them? They said, here, these are the tickets you won't sell, but I ended up buying them all.
Right.
But now that's something that we want to continue doing because we need to grow the family money in order to do some of the things that we want to do because we want to expand and do more than just these 2 events per year. So we're talking about maybe bowling and skating and all that other kind of stuff. Just more than just the 2 events per year. But even still, those 2 events take a lot. And so we need to grow our funds in order to be able to put on good events.
So you're talking about how we did it a long time ago when they were like raffling off the TVs and all that other stuff?
Well, the last maybe, I want to say maybe the last 5 years or so, we had raffle tickets that we sold and it was cash. You would win $100 if you won. So it was a couple prizes of $100. So we did that. But we can do like online, even online fundraiser. So if you can't be here, you can't say, well, I can't be here, but you can still do it online. So we can do that. We can even, I don't know, we can jog-a-thons, walk-a-thons. We can do,
You can do a Vegas turnaround trip.
we can do, There's a lot of stuff that we can do.
Brett, speak up. Brett, speak up, Brett.
We can do a big turnaround trip.
That's a fun loser.
Exactly.
Yeah, you have a lot of fun, but you make the money, but for your pocket, that's on you.
We had good intentions.
So that's, you had a question?
Just more of a kind of going with this whole the Vegas thing. So, do you guys travel?
Yes.
So it's like some of those events, I don't know if the event coordinator is thinking about it, it's like things that those who want can leave here. We go do something in an obscure corner of the world like Norway or Alaska.
You talking about outside of the
My passport is
Yeah, just kind of like people who like to do random things. Like, hey, this year, we have this, it'll cost this much if we get this many people. You know, it's just, okay.
Yeah, no. I like that. Or maybe I travel a lot. Like I said, my passport is heavily used. So yeah, that's good with me. I'll be down to travel or anything.
Like maybe like a family vacationing thing once a year.
My kids, I take my kids to Miami every
We can
year.
do a cruise.
A family
cruise.
cruise.
We can do Big Bear, rent a.
I think they're Miami.
Camping
What?
or
Camping.
camping.
That's what
Camping.
Jamaica.
Okay. We can do Jamaica.
Okay, Felicia.
That's what I was gonna say as far as.
Police didn't get on the plane, so
Yeah.
that's out.
As far as the Mammoth trip, like that's something that we all could do.
Right.
That
Yeah.
would be
And
nice.
then I take them and they snowboard. We're there for a week. They snowboard and every day. It's a good time. So we can do all of that stuff. Camping.
Like
Camping.
Tahoe got nice
Yeah.
cabins and stuff in there.
Yeah.
So,
Just something really, in terms of more like around the house, you know how you
Yeah.
do like offer up and stuff? Can we do like a family offer up thing and whatever you
Yeah, like a what's that thing we used to
Yeah.
garage sale. Like a
I got a couple of stones I'm trying to get rid of.
Yeah, me too. I got the game shit back there.
get rid of.
Good
Yes.
stuff too.
That's a great idea. That's a great idea. 'Cause it could be like a family garage sale, but on offer.
Right, okay.
Yeah, something like that. And you don't have to be anywhere. Everybody said we're gonna put it up there,
Just
sell
donate
it.
some.
Huh?
Because we just donate items.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
That actually is a great way to actually make money.
Right, Yeah. that's a good
If
thing.
we have items that we can donate to the family fund, those items are then taken and put on offer up,
Right.
and that goes to the family fund. That's actually a great way to create income. Stuff that we have around the house that's been there for years.
Yes.
Like them stoves that was sitting there behind the camera. Yes. that's
Yeah,
what they-
yeah. I like that. That's a great idea, Tanya.
Focus.
So yeah,
Vice President. Back into the meeting.
okay, perfect. So I like those ideas. So we need to, so I think, that's gonna fall under your umbrella.
Okay.
So we need to, like, quickly get some of those things going so that we can start padding that money. Because like, when the family used to always, they pay for the meat, and meat's expensive. So, you know, it's always better to have too much than not enough. So we wanna make sure that we're able to, you know, provide what we need for the picnic. What you laughing at, Brent?
Never say that.
Elijah. So, okay, so we're gonna, yeah, so we'll do that. And then we don't, and it can even be between the meeting that we can get this started, that we can blast out. So that everybody put your names and stuff on the thing, email address, phone number, all that stuff.
Oh, we didn't
Oh, no,
email.
you did.
Oh, email.
Okay,
I did
that's,
an email.
Who's on the activities committee?
okay, well, I don't know.
The week track group is great though. Like for this, you can put a picture. Put this on there. We got this, and it can be sold.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what they were saying, that WhatsApp would be really good for
Oh,
that.
okay, WeChat, WhatsApp, either
Yeah,
one. Yeah.
uh-huh.
Yeah, either one.
So,
Who's on the committee?
well, Shauna's on there
Who's
with
the
you.
coordinator now?
Me that you named.
Oh, Felicia's now the chaplain, so,
Flash.
Alice is.
okay, Tanya.
On the committee.
Oh, yeah.
So Tanya's gonna be on the committee, with,
So Felicia, Tanya, and me.
Just tell me what to do. I don't have
okay, who else?
Me,
You can slide out there too if
We
you want
doing
to.
it together.
Wait, Kevin, what do you wanna do?
That's our fun. Hey, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Him and Mike, leave them niggas alone. They're my fun. When we need to get done, leave them alone.
You gonna handle that, D?
Yeah, leave them, I got them. Leave them alone.
I mean, it's covered.
When we at, leave them alone. Leave them alone.
Move him right along.
Yeah, leave them alone. Leave them alone.
You gonna, your
No,
bill is gonna be.
I know, but leave them alone. They leave them alone.
Look, you don't have to dig in that wallet and pay them fines.
Yeah,
You got
leave them alone. Leave them
$5
You
niggas
got
alone.
about $50 right
Yeah,
now.
you got a lot of, so I think maybe you need to start drinking after the meeting.
Okay, but I
After the
did,
meeting.
but leave them alone. Go ahead.
Okay. So we already went over the forwarding numbers. Okay, we'll send this back around, so put your email addresses on there if you have a business that you want to promote within the family so that we can network and get you more business, so we can refer people, we can use you, whatever, put that information back on there too, so that we can keep it all in the family. and grow your wealth. Put your birthdays on there too, so we can create a birthday calendar. All right, so that is it. Is anybody else have anything else that they want to suggest, comment on, bring up? Anything?
I have a question. What are the dues? Do you pay on each meeting, or how does that work?
Yes, you pay on each meeting.
It's a dub.
Go ahead, treasurer.
Yes, it's a dub.
Yeah.
Each meeting.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
It's 40 per family though.
Okay.
If you're bringing multiple.
Yeah, right.
Wait, for the dues or for? Are you talking about for the
that's right. That's
the
for the-
picnic?
for the
You talking about the
picnic.
picnic? Okay, we're talking about dues.
Yeah.
So yes, he accepts
Zelle?
Zelle. Yeah, he accepts Zelle. We have a family cash app, but that Deidre told us that it would, after we get $600, then it would,
Turn into
taxes.
tax.
So she was creating
Oh Lord, how we gonna do that?
She was creating a nonprofit for us. Hopefully, she will still do that because she's very knowledgeable in that area of taxes and stuff like that. She was spot on with that stuff, and it was a great suggestion. And that's her wheelhouse. So hopefully, she still wants to do that type of thing. That'd be great. You know what I'm saying? But if not, we can figure that out. But in the meantime, yeah, he accepts cash and Zelle. Okay. Venmo, however you want to pay. How else you want to get paid?
Is it? That's what I got.
All right. Okay. So Zelle, Venmo. Here we go. All right.
Wait,
So any more?
Whoever didn't get a raffle ticket and want to get in before we pull it.
Oh, yeah, I do.
How many?
Oh.
Okay.
What,
So buck a piece.
It's $1. $1 a piece. You get how many you want.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
No.
Huh?
Cash for you.
I did.
The show yesterday, last night I was like, hey, I need cash.
Hey, treat.
I got no cash.
Can I step in and say one more thing? One more suggestion that I have?
Okay.
Okay, wait, we have not called our meeting,
He says he has
I
no
have
suggestion.
one more agenda.
You get 5 of them? Okay, so we go in then.
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Okay. Go ahead.
You know, the last one's always weird.
You ain't ready for that.
We're gonna shake it up. Okay, go ahead. While they're getting their 50-50,
Okay,
go ahead with your
so
suggestion.
everybody listening? So we had one last suggestion before everything went dead. Me and Mike was back in the day and Kevin too, was saying have one more last entourage on Collins Street. And everybody talking about the parking stuff. Everybody talking about the parking. It's just not good, but one last.
But then, we only got one house now.
I know that.
We only got
So
one
how
house
are
on
we
fire.
all gonna be in one house?
Just watch your ankle.
In the
Watch
back.
your, well, the
In the
backyard
back.
is big.
In the back.
Oh
is
yeah,
big.
backyard is huge. Yeah,
Huh?
backyard.
The back is
The
big.
backyard is huge.
The back is big. So the same we're doing it here.
Shouldn't you have some shoes on doing that?
Yeah, so the backyard is big. I'm saying it can or it cannot be, but me and Mike been trying to do that for years. You been trying to have one more
I mean,
last
I think it
thing.
would be better to raise your meetings up, because, my dad's not gonna come out.
No,
He's
Right.
not coming off Carter Street.
He is not.
we wanted to do one more thing. It don't have to be the whole family.
It's home.
It don't have to be the whole family. It can be just us.
I think it needs to be the older ones too,
No,
because
no. Yeah.
Bridge your legs, man.
But it's getting ready, everybody is ready to be over there on Tuesday for, they're
They're
not?
going to Richard.
No, but I'm
Oh,
saying.
we going Richard?
No,
They're going to Richard.
If we
Hold
gonna
on,
make
hold on,
that
hold on.
happen,
no.
All right, go ahead.
maybe we can find somewhere, maybe we can rent like a little bus or something and park lots of.
No, but the church is
Because
going
it'll
to
Hey, Ding,
The church
Ding,
is
Ding.
going
You got the show. Let them talk.
Everybody, what's that name? That's a tourist spot now. Everybody popping. There's white people back there right now.
Okay,
It's
Ding, all
popping.
right.
Am I lying?
Okay.
It's popping.
Okay, all right. That was a great suggestion, and we'll incorporate that somehow. Either, just meet there, just to meet there, or family meeting there, or something.
Okay.
And even if we have a family meeting, we can bring the older people there too, whatever. But we'll figure out how to do that. But that's a great idea too.
Yeah, think about it, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, so we can eat. It's time to
Everybody,
eat.
west side.
We talk about this all
You
day.
have something to say, Debbie?
It's time to
Come on,
eat.
Debbie.
We can
Yeah.
talk about this all night. Food getting cold.
No, getting overcooked.
So there's no more questions. Hey, there's no more questions, suggestions, or comments, right?
Yeah.
She brought him another one.
Okay, so and on that note, go ahead, Kevin.
Go ahead, we ever thought about having like a transition party?
Transition party.
Transition from the old generation to the new generation.
Well, you know what? I did think about that. I also wanted what Justin said he would do it, go around to all of them and get them to tell us what they thought we needed to do as they were passing the torch to us and do something like that. So yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
And maybe over there on Hollins Street is the perfect place to do it. That's the perfect place to do it.
Thank you.
I was thinking of like a bowling night.
Nigga, bowling night my ass.
Well, that's it.
Bowling is shit.
Soon. Okay. Meeting is, we're gonna go ahead and adjourn this meeting. Meeting is adjourned.
All right.
Wait. We still gotta do our closing prayer.
Okay.
Okay?
And bless the food and
Bless the food.
traveling grace
And then
on the way
shortly
home.
after that, she can pull it. You can pull that at any time.
Oh, y'all want that money though? Y'all want that money though?
All right, everybody stand up. Lord have mercy. And everybody pay your dues.
Who paying dues?
You already paid me.
Maureen, who paying dues, Maureen? Get that ass. Get him, Maureen. Get him. She don't want to pay dues. Maureen, get him. Yeah, Maureen, get him.
I'll see you in a minute.
The Green Reaper.
I'll see you in a minute.
The Green Reaper.
All right, guys, come on, let's
The Green Reaper.
Hey.
In a minute.
Father, thank you for heading this meeting. We appreciate you being in the midst, and we are ready to take this baton and run on through the race and continue the family legacy. Bless this food, Father, that we're getting ready to eat because we all hungry. In his loving Son, Jesus Christ's name, we pray.
Amen.
Hold on. Where my phone is?
Okay, oh, wait. I'm sorry.
Hey,
Wait.
stop. Somebody can take a phone
No,
out.
sir. No. You ain't.
No, you gonna
can't
find
do
your dues.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hey, don't move. Don't move. Listen. Take a
Okay.
picture.
The following people.
Who got a phone?
Go ahead. Read that out.
The following people have been fined, and I need your money on
Take
this
a
table.
picture.
Oh, you're about to get
How
another
much?
fine.
Count up his money.
Dink has a $9 fine. Go get your money. Brent, $3. Wait, hold on. Brent, $3.
Somebody take a
Alex
picture.
in the car. We gonna get his $2. Shannon, $4.
Pay one.
You paid 1. You owe 3 more. Quiet. That's enough.
10.
Felicia, 3. Marion, 1. Debbie, 1. Excuse me.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Oh, good.
Marion, 1. Debbie, 1.
Good, shake
And
your
I
mouth.
even find myself because I made a comment.
Good, shake your mouth.
I got fined.
I got
Take a
3.
picture.
I thought I was quiet.
I got $3, right?
Debbie, take a picture.
Hey, and nobody going to eat until you pay your fine. Come on.
Be quiet and get ready to
I want a picture to
Boy, get over there so
You want to get Debbie?
Yeah.
so we can take your pictures.
everybody gonna give you one. Take one.
All right, Debbie. Debbie, come on.
Well, I got you.
That's your dog.
Did you get it up?
You wanna know what he did? You was talking, Shannon.
I'm taking it. I'm videoing and taking it.
Yeah.
All right. I got
I need me a beer. I want to get what he is.
you. Yeah.
Okay, we having a.
I was going. Come on. You introduce yourself and say how you connected to the family.
Derek Davis, O.B. Davis Jr. is my father.
All right.
And I'm banning him, blocking him on Facebook.
Uh-oh. Come on, Dana.
Dana Davis, Johnny Cole Davis is my dad, and clearly Mama Alice is our matriarch.
All right, great. Come on.
Hey, I'm Tanya Woods. I'm from the Douglas clan. My mom is Carolyn, and my grandmama is Dora.
All right. Hey, you brought another Doris. Yeah, go get it. Another Douglas.
I gotta go back to March.
No, me and my wife. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
she
that's
gonna
for-
tell me my money.
Oh.
Yeah.
She got to pay her part.
So mine will be March, since I wasn't here. I tried to Zoom, I was stuck in some
That's right, I'm from March.
All right, Dinky, we all know you. I think we got most everybody from last time. Here, say your name and how you connected to the family.
Kevin Fisher, connected through Arizona Davis, Arizona James, through Obi Davis, Overton, Capel, mom is Barbara James Fisher, rest in peace.
Barbara.
Yeah,
right.
Barbara Jean, exactly. Yeah, Mary Wadsworth.
That's
All
the whole
right.
Davis side of the family, you heard me?
Yep, I know, because it's good. Davis wasn't even here last time.
Yeah.
We got you last time, Dinky. How you connected to the family?
I'm connected to the family through Robert Riley. Robert.
Hey, what's up?
Robert D. Riley.
Uh-huh.
And this is Jared Elijah Riley.
All right.
And he's the last of the Rileys. He might be the last one. Of the whole family.
All right.
Way back.
Look
Deep
just
way
like
back.
you when
Throwback.
you were little, Dinky.
Throwback.
Just like you. Come on, Shannon, real quick.
Hey, I'm Robert Jr.'s youngest daughter, aka his twin. And I am happy to be here. I love my family to death. I love all of y'all to death, and it ain't nothing I wouldn't do for you.
Good. Thank you. Come on, Felicia.
Hi. I love each and every one of you.
Another Riley.
Okay, thank you. They can get their plates over there.
Jennifer? Yeah. Jennifer. And she's connected to Dinky.
Jennifer, do that shit over there. That's your bullshit.
Okay, everybody keep coming in.
Yeah, don't go get your money, nigga. Don't say nothing now.
Just another Riley right here.
Your mama didn't do it like that.
Go get your money.
Uncle June didn't find it like that.
Another Riley, Latrice.
Yes.
Connected through.
You can use this.
Connected through.
Put fingers in what?
Bertha
Riley.
There you
Then
go.
through Charles Riley.
And your twin.
And I have one brother. And I got 5 kids.
Oh,
yeah.
Go on, girl.
Yeah.
I know they growing so fast. I see your boy.
Yeah.
Your 2 boys are here. Okay, come on, say your name, how you connected to family.
My name is Randy. You want my last name too?
That's fine.
It's Kelly then with an EY. I'm connected to the family because I married LaTanya.
And Tanya Davis. She a Davis. Douglas.
Yes.
Oh my God.
You thinking of Dana.
That's why I'm doing this, so we can make sure. I'm talking Dana. Douglas, Dora. You got a partner this time. He was all by himself last time.
Yes, he was.
Come on, say your name, Marion.
I'm Marion. I'm Melvin's boy. Dora's my grandmother. What up?
All right. And we know Carolyn. Carolyn's your mama.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I think I got everybody, did I? I think I did. I didn't get Alex. Say your name and how you connected to the family. Just say your name and how you connected to the family.
Well, I don't know how to say it.
Esmeralda?
My name is Esmeralda.
And your baby daddy is Alex Cyprian.
Alex.
The baby is Alexander Cyprian.
Okay, well, thank you, Esmeralda. Oh, and who is this?
He's eating right now.
Oh, okay, sorry. He's sleepy. Look like he's sleeping.
Over time, I've been building my castle of love, just for 2. Though you never knew you were far for you now to say that I've got to throw my castle away over dreams I have picked out a perfect come true. Though you never knew it was of you I've been dreaming. The Sandman has come from too far away for you to say come back some other day. And though you don't believe that they do come true. For did my dreams come true when I looked at you? And maybe too if you would believe, you too might be overjoyed, overloved over me. Over hearts I have painfully turned every stone, just to find I had found what I've searched to discover. I've come much too far for me now to find the love that I sought can never be mine. And though you don't believe that they do come true. For did my dreams come true when I looked at you? And maybe too if you would believe, you too might be overjoyed, overloved, over me. And though they are improbable, what do they know? For in romance, what true love needs is a chance. And maybe with a chance you will find you too